It is 5:59. Gentlemen, can you hear me?
Yes.
Pop, can you hear me?
I can.
All right. It is 6 p.m. right on the dot. We're going to go live with it, gentlemen. We're going to start off with a video from Pat Cornell. Let's see what the old man has to say.
Hey, Facebook world, here we are.
Let me
Hey,
look.
Facebook world, here we are. Saturday, I believe it is. Saturday, okay, challenge. Okay, challenge. Daniels, riding with Jack Daniels, just jumped off route about a mile. Just jumped off route about a mile. Joel, Brad, Joel, sorry, Simon Joel, Joel to the left. Jack was getting a little low. Jack was getting a little low. So we're here. We're here at a little mom and pop. Got gas, and that's it. No. Joy. There's Jack. He's getting ready to come out here. Yeah. Quick hello. All right, Jack. Say quick hello to Facebook world. All right. We're getting ready to roll. We're doing good, feeling good, and hopefully making checkpoint 3. All right. Be good.
Good afternoon, everybody. Good afternoon. Good afternoon. Good evening. And all that good stuff because we are streaming in all the time zones. And we're going to go straight to the big board and take a look at our front runners who have already crossed over into Canada.
Yeah.
And that's some good stuff. That is some good stuff. So give us a thumbs up if you can see and hear us. We greatly appreciate it. We are streaming on all platforms. We're streaming on Hops Adventures. We're streaming on Hops Facebook page. We're streaming on Keep It Logic on the YouTube. We're keeping on Daryl Logic Turner on Facebook. We're going on K Solo the Rider YouTube, and of course on my page. And if you cannot um, comment on my page, you can go to Hop page or you can go to Logic page and you can comment there.
Yeah, I can comment now, so I don't know what changed or what's different. But hey,
Okay, good.
you should have Sanook coming in. Need to add him to the stage.
Okay, good deal. So we're gonna hit the big board right quick. Just take a quick look at the leaders, and then we're gonna get our first caller. Uh, right now, it looks like Riot 897 is in the lead,
They're
followed by
actually,
Kilroy.
yeah, they're actually
Say
together.
again.
He just caught up to him.
Okay, so they are together. The tracker's probably lagging up there in Canada, so they are together. Followed by Rider 1203, Dirty Dan, and I have to send a shout out to Dirty Dan, being a new rider. This is his first ride to be up in the third position is pretty awesome. Followed by rider number 190, Chrism, and Chrism is hanging right in there. Like I say, this is his 10th riding of the Hoka Hey, followed by 1088 rider of Richard. That is Shell. She is looked like she will be the first female finisher. She can continue to hold that position. She's in fourth position, looking good, looking strong. Followed by 1149 Kern, and then 1222 Mark. And they're on 287, making their way up. And there's the old man. You just saw a video from Pat Cornell, the old man. He's still in there. As soon as I see, there's Big Daddy. We're gonna bring Big Daddy on, folks.
Right.
Hey, how you doing?
What's happening, Big Daddy? You look
Can
like
you
a
hear
brand
us?
new man.
Can you hear us?
Can you hear me up?
Yeah,
Yes.
you look like a brand new man.
So that's the drag racing bike. Owner's drag.
Dude, I can't hear you.
You can't hear?
Yeah, he can't hear us.
Turn your volume up.
I'm sitting at Flaming Gorge Harley waiting for some bike service, getting a snack, and hopefully get back on the road. Looks like we've got roughly 4,000 plus miles to go. We just picked up our instructions, a short leg from Flaming Gorge to Missoula, Montana, but the long leg will be after that to make up for the short mileage. That's the trick of the Hoka Hey, is it lets you think that you're out for a nice Sunday stroll, and then it hits you with hail, hurricane, animals running from every direction. And yesterday I messed up and rode the Moki Dugway at night. I don't advise anyone ever doing that. Even under perfect conditions, Moki Dugway is not for the faint of heart, but it had already been washed out. It was 9 o'clock at night. Almost dropped the bike 3 or 4 times, but got through it, and then found that I had 95 miles to go to the next town and no real place to pull out or sleep. So Hoka Hey hazards. Out having the time of our lives, and looking forward to seeing everybody in Alaska. Peace.
Can you hear us? All right. Well, there you have it.
All right. Yeah.
I'm gonna say my part, and I'm
I
gonna say
think you wanted
peace.
to say his piece. You want, yeah. He wanted to say his piece, and yeah.
He had said he's ready to
Yeah, I
get
don't
a
care what
nap.
you guys are talking about.
Yeah.
This is what's going on. This sucks, and I rode the Moki Dugway, and I don't recommend it. But that's good stuff, man. He's
Yeah.
back. We're gonna get him back on. Big Daddy, can you hear us? Okay. I think he's having some technical difficulties there. That's Robert Chinook right there, ladies and gentlemen. He's a veteran at the Hoka Hey, and as you say, he's just
Everyone say hi to
percolating.
the wifey.
Hello.
Yep. Hello, Amy. Hello. Good deal, everybody. Once again, we thank everybody for tuning in. We're going to try to see, can I get a special guest on, say a few words of encouragement. Says Big Daddy not playing. No, he is not.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, he does. That's what he told me. He said he's ready to get some sleep. Yes, Phil. Riot had actually just caught up to him, so I assume they're still riding together.
Looks like Grissom is getting ready to line up across the border. We haven't heard of any border situations or anything like that. Skilabusi, I have been in contact with Popoff. Shout out to Gorilla Blue out of Las Vegas, Reb Reed. He is lock and loaded to lend any assistance that he can. We had a situation at Grand Canyon Harley Davidson, and this is not a blast, but this is just what happened. She got there at midnight. We made contact. I told her, I said, hey, put your phone down. put everything down. You're in a safe location. Go to sleep. Get some rest. That's all you could do right now and wait for them to open. I think they opened at like maybe 8 or 9. She was there first one in line, and they wrote her a ticket saying, "Hey, um, we're gonna take a look at your bike and try to diagnose it." But while her bike was in transit, the tow truck driver clipped her valve stem, and her rear tire, and so now she has a flat tire and she's having throttle issues. So they at the end of it, they did not want to fix her rear tire because they said their tire machine was down. I've never been to a Harley Davidson dealership where the tire machine was down,
No.
but no.
No.
But bottom line, short end of the story is that they did not fix her bike. They were not cooperative. I do not feel as though they were cooperative because I personally called them and spoke with them trying to get her some assistance, and they was not cooperative. So she ended up having to get a tow to Kingsman, to the Harley Davidson dealership there. We did make contact with them. They do know that she's on her way, but they do close early on Saturday. But they are willing to help her once she get there. So we are working these behind the scenes, and I want to thank everybody for sending me messages. Um, People, I do not get the messages right away. If you have message, please go to headquarters, Hoka Hey headquarters. Let them know so that they can send blasts out because they have more contact than what we have, and we're scrambling, trying to. Yes, Diesel. They were going to try to do the tire spoon technique, break it with a jack, but they didn't want to do that. I guess it was that it's their call anyway. So they weren't cooperative, but um, she is being taken care of. We did reach out to other riders, other support channels. Like again, shout out to Gorilla Blue out of Las Vegas. His tow truck company was online to go pick her up and transport her bike. So yeah, yeah. Once again, folks, that's how the Hoka Hey is. Yes, they are closed on Sunday and Monday, but hopefully they can get her in and get her back out and get her back on course.
So I have a question. So her transponder, since she's on her way, so her transponder just showing her still over there though, as off.
Yeah, and she's been having issues with her transponder, but
Yeah.
hopefully she can get that up and we can get her back on the big board.
Should have Scott Brown coming in here in a few minutes.
All right, send them. Folks, once again, we appreciate you joining us on this Saturday. Yeah, my days are mixed up.
Yeah, yeah. We ain't at Sunday yet, man. We ain't Sunday yet.
Yes, Jason, her tracker is having some issues. No, I think she's by herself, Sonia. I think she's by herself. But that, to me, I can't say I've had a real bad experience with Grand Canyon. I've stopped in there many a times. I've had guys stop in there with bike issues. So, you know, I don't know what's going on, but we explained it to her what she was participating in. The guy was familiar with the Hoka Hey, but I guess the gentleman back there in the service department did not want to take the time to take care of that rider. So, uh, fortunately, that's not a good look. Turbo Todd's moving right along on the big board. Let's see what the old man is doing. Looks like the old man is on 87. Behind Loco. Loco is having a good time.
Yes, he is. I think I saw Gabe in Utah. Am I mistaken?
Probably. He's just going straight there.
Right.
Yeah.
And I was like,
Okay.
yeah, I
Wait a
saw
minute.
that.
Hey, we got Scott Brown in the queue. We're gonna bring Scott Brown on.
Okay.
Sugar
Hello,
Bear.
Scott. Are you there? Scott, are you there? Can you hear us? Scott, can you hear us? Hello? Scott, can you hear us? Give me a thumbs up if you can hear us, Scott. He must have a bad signal. Can you get him back on? Hop?
He's got the link. Yeah.
Okay, good. Hey,
Yeah,
folks, take
Julie.
that will that information. If you will, just know that if you're traveling in that area,
Yeah, Squirrel. I don't think Dell's tracker is working properly.
Yeah, I was just about to respond to that. Yeah.
yep. We're gonna pull up the weather forecast for Alaska. This is what the riders are looking at heading up to Alaska. There's a storm coming across. That's Anchorage right here. Home is down here. They'll be coming in from this direction right here, traveling northwest. So looks like a lot more fun up ahead. Let's try to bring Scott back in. Scott, are you there? Scott, are you there?
Hey, Chris, we're still not hearing anything if you're talking.
We can hear you.
We can hear you.
Not sure why we're not getting audio.
Can you hear us? Lord, we may be having some technical difficulties, but we're going to get that worked out because we definitely want our riders to come in. We definitely want to hear their perspective on the Hoka Hey.
You want to take a call real quick?
Sure, let's take a call.
What's happening?
Hey, man.
So how's things going up front?
It's going good. I've only been up front for 5 minutes. He's right behind me. we left. I pulled into a gas station, and then he was sitting on the other side of the pumps. So I thought that was kind of funny.
Yeah. How's the weather?
Sunny. I put a shirt on, and I'm hot.
Yeah.
It's nice.
Well,
what's the number? What's the number?
What
is his number? Hop?
897.
897. For those folks watching, this is a riot.
Well, okay. Hey, right.
Yeah. Hey, my man. I miss you.
I think he talked.
Good deal. Good deal. Hey, you need to get off this horn, man. You need to get to going. You need to get to going, my friend.
Yeah.
Yeah. This guy that I'm riding alongside, he doesn't give me any beef jerky or anything.
Yeah. Yeah.
Hey, folks, we got Ride on the line. Ride number 897.
Be careful, man. Watch out. You don't want to get stopped up there.
Yeah, that's just it. The speed limits are low, so there's only so much you can do here. Speed limit is like 60 miles an hour.
Yeah.
I don't know how that works, but that really sucks.
Just be careful up there because the Mounties up there, if you're running excessively high, they will take your bike and leave you standing beside the road. So be careful up there.
Wow.
They will do that.
So
That's the truth,
that
guys.
means don't pull over.
Yeah, that's what slipped through my head too.
Yeah.
If you're gonna get it, It might not be in your province.
Yeah. Yeah. You might as well take a chance of getting away.
Yeah, I don't see anything.
Yeah. So.
But it's been good so far. It's beautiful country, but everybody drives really slow. All the cars, so it's hard to even do the speed limit.
Well, how's the directions been on that last leg?
I think the directions, the whole thing, have been really good. Like I don't have any complaints at all. The mileage on it, as you know, it's not my first time. So once you get used to that mileage, I look at the mileage, and when I'm close to the mileage, I start looking for the sign. It's always been there, so I haven't had any trouble at all. Anything I've had a problem with is because I didn't pay attention or I lost my focus. But other than that, I think they've been good. And this last leg, they've been easy.
Cool. Are you rested?
Yeah, I feel great. I slept last night. I had to get a good night's sleep before I hit Canada because I'm a little worried about sleeping arrangements up here.
Yeah. So
I thought I might not get very good sleep, so I wanted to make sure I was rested for the final push, and that's what I did. As both of you guys know, that's a gamble. Do I sleep? Do I ride?
Right.
And I chose to sleep and be rested. And that guy in front of me, or right behind me now, I talked to him, and he almost wrecked hitting some elk.
Oh wow.
Everybody has their own decisions you have to make in a Hoka Hey.
Yeah.
And that comes down to
That's right.
do. And sometimes you're right and sometimes you're wrong. So, and sometimes what's right today might be wrong tomorrow. So, I really won't know until it's over with if I did the right thing or not.
Yeah, you got enough experience to make a good call.
A quick question, right? Did you have any issues crossing the border?
What's that?
Did you have any issues crossing the border? Somebody asked that question. Any issues?
It was a beautiful night. It was in the 40s. It was cold, a little chilly, but it was really nice.
Did you have any issues crossing the border?
Oh, none at all. So fast. That was the fastest border crossing I've ever had. He asked me if I had a gun when I left home. I said no. He said, "Do you have a gun on you now?" I said no. He goes, "Enjoy your trip." That was it. It was literally 30 seconds.
Nice.
Good deal. That's good to hear, riders. So, riders, if you're riding clean and if everything is good, you shouldn't have any issues when you get to the border.
We'll let you go. We won't take up any more of your time. We appreciate you taking the call, and man, just stay safe and keep pounding out there. All right, we lost him.
All right, go get them, Ride. Go, Ride, go. All right, folks. We have guests lined up. We're trying to. I just had Thundercat on. I want to bring her back. Folks, we got Ruby in the queue. We're trying to get her back up. Some of you know her. Some of you have heard of her. And we want to bring her in to inspire these riders, to get them going.
You got somebody lined up?
Yeah, I'm trying to get Thundercat on. I think for some reason the connection is all over the place. She was on, then she dropped. I don't know if it's from her side or if we
Let
had.
me
I
take
think we had
one.
like two people. I think we had like two people in the queue. So just give me 1 second. Let me try to message her to get her on. All right, go ahead, Hop, if you have somebody in the queue.
Oh, all right.
But we are waiting for her to come back in.
We got Scott. You there?
Who do we have?
All right. Yeah, we got Scott Brown on the phone. I guess Wi-Fi wasn't working too well to bring him on the show, so we'll just do a call in.
Let me get his number. What is that rider number?
What's your number?
1051.
1051. Paula, this is them right now on the phone. So how's the ride going so far, Sugar Bear?
Oh man, it's going great. I'm having the time of my life.
Yeah. Have you made any wrong turns?
Oh my God. Have we made any wrong turns? When have we not made any wrong turns? That's the better question.
What was the worst one? How many miles?
Oh, in Arkansas, we had a 70-mile goof up.
Uh-oh. So
It lost about 3 hours.
yeah, 140
Sugar
miles.
Bear, what is your number?
1051.
1051.
Okay, got it. 1051.
So
All
you're
right.
a returning rider, correct?
Yeah, I attempted to do the 2022. Okay, hey, I made it to Tonopah, Nevada, and had to stop due to medical issues.
Yeah. So what have you found different between last time and this time?
Being in shape makes the world a difference.
Good advice.
And not being overweight. I mean, I'm 80 pounds lighter, and
Oh, that's awesome.
Well, that's great.
That's awesome to hear.
Good for you.
yeah. So I'm going to finish this time, unless the bike quits on me, because I'm not quitting.
There you go.
Are you on that Road Glide Ultra? Road Glide Limited?
What's that?
Are you riding that Road Glide Limited?
Yeah, I'm on a road.
What are you riding?
22. I couldn't hear you. What?
Good deal. Good deal. I said good deal. That's the platform to be on. I think that's a solid platform to ride the Hoka Hey on.
Oh yeah, I love that bike. It's super. It's the best riding bike I've ever owned.
All right. So are you riding with someone the whole route?
Yeah, we actually hooked up down in Key West during the hurricane, and we kind of been hanging out with each other the whole time, and we kind of have the same pace, and we ride about the same speed, and it's working out good. If he was a stronger rider, I don't think it would work out. Because I tried to do that last time. I tried to follow two guys that were really strong riders. By day 5 or 6, I was exhausted.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's important. You got to ride your own ride, and if you're not gelling with someone, you just got to do your own thing.
Yeah, definitely. But it's working out pretty good. We've had some adventures.
And he's
really cool people.
He's a rookie, correct?
Yeah, this is his first time.
Right on.
You want to talk to him?
I mean, you can just put it on speaker if you want. That's fine.
Well, I can't do it inside.
Okay. Yeah.
Here he comes.
Yeah, I think he's riding. Hop.
No.
Yeah.
You there?
Yeah, this is Jeff Mallory.
Hee haw, correct?
That's me. That's hee haw.
And you're 1181.
Yes, sir.
Right on. So you're a rookie
Is that
coming
Jeff
in
he's
this
with?
year. What were your expectations?
Jeff, what is Jeff number?
Oh, it's definitely the expectations are there. I did a lot of research since 2022 when I first found out about Hoka Hey and you know what it was all about. And talked to a lot of people. Talked to Pete Milani and Hippie, Pothole. Talked to them at the end of the year ride up in Stockton, Alabama this last year. And, got a lot of good information from them. As you know, everybody always says you overpack, but you know, I'm an old military guy, so if you don't have it, you might need it. You bring it. So some of the stuff we haven't used yet, but you never know. I might need it when we hit Alaska. So, but yeah, the ride's been. I will tell you today was surreal. We pulled up out of New Mexico into Arizona and hit the first reservation and started going through some of those canyons. And that's some of the probably prettiest stuff I've ever seen in my life. You know, big rock formation, trees growing through, and it was pretty surreal. So,
right on. So what
Jeff, what advice would you give anybody interested in riding the Hoka Hey?
What got me interested in it? I saw Facebook.
No, what advice?
What's that?
What advice would you give anyone wanting to ride it?
Well, just do it. I mean, if you're into riding motorcycles, you're into a challenge, then obviously just put in the effort to do your research and make sure you've got everything you need. You got a good bike underneath you, and knock on wood so far as I'm tapping on my head. We haven't had any mechanical issues with either one of our bikes, so it's been pretty smooth on that end of it. We got a little wet last night, the place we stopped to sleep, but that's part of it. Sometimes that happens. So, of course, we were wet, and you're going to get wet. Just part of the deal when you're riding through a hurricane.
Right on.
I do not regret one bit of everything that I've done so far to prepare myself for the Hoka Hey or the first 7 days of the Hoka Hey. It's been just a huge adventure. What
is your guys' sleeping setup? Are you using tents or just a mat or what?
No, we both got. I've got a different cot than he does, but we both have a real short little cot that folds up real small and with a sleeping bag. For the chilliness. The night in Oklahoma in Ponca City on my niece's, and I was like, it got a little cold. I had to break out the sleeping bag. So, but yeah, so far so good. We haven't had to set up a tent yet. We've been able to either find some shelter or had good enough weather where we could just sleep out next to the bikes and not have to worry about any cover.
Yeah, that's a good deal. Look like you guys gonna be heading to some rain up in Alaska, so prepare yourself for it.
Oh yeah, I'm sure. Yeah, we're ready for it. We'll be okay.
Good deal. Good deal.
We won't take up any more of you guys' time. We'll let you get some rest. Y'all cool off and keep going and go pound it out and stay safe.
Thank you. Hoka Hey.
Hoka Hey, man.
Hey. All right, folks. He said he heard about the Hoka Hey on social media, and that's what got him interested. And from there, here he is. Let's take a look at the big board. We're gonna hit this area down here. Rider number 1239 is going through Strawberry, as you were headed through Pine, then up to Strawberry. 1188 is moving right along. 1132 Duke. Let's zoom in. Looks like Duke may be headed in the wrong direction. Or am I backwards? That's that 260.
You pull up 1194.
1194.
Yeah.
1194 on the big board.
Yeah. So
Womack.
yeah, you can still see. Still got people. Some taking the detour, and some still going through the Moki. So had a big group that's just got through the Moki, and
if you're not familiar with it, look it up. 3 miles of gravel dirt road that will leave you in awe and sheer terror. If you've never ridden, if you've never ridden it before, it will leave you in awe with the scenery and sheer terror because there is no
guardrails.
guardrails. Hey, I got Pop Off calling in.
Oh, okay.
Pop Off, can you hear me? Pop Off, can you hear me?
You hear me?
Yes, we got you.
Pop off.
You on live or something?
Yes, you're on live. What's going on? You okay?
Oh hell. Yeah. So bike won't be utilized. I have to reserve the bike. So I already made a reservation for a rental bike. And I'll be back on the road tomorrow.
So what is the status of the bike again? Start over.
It has a blown one cylinder. So it's like a blown cylinder. It's not pushing enough pressure or whatever the cylinders are supposed to do.
Okay, so you have a blown cylinder. Okay.
Motor with only 20,000 miles on it, but such is life.
Such as life.
Well, that
okay.
sucks.
Yeah, it does. So you're going to reserve another bike and then try to continue on?
Yeah. I already made a reservation. Eagle Riders, pick it up in the morning.
Okay.
And then press on from there in the morning.
Okay. Make sure you call headquarters. Let them know your status.
Yeah, I just got the phone with Beth right now.
Outstanding. Okay. Hey, we appreciate you calling in. Everybody's concerned about you. We've been putting the information out there. We had people line up to help you. So get you some rest.
I moved mountains, so I appreciate all the help.
You are truly welcome. Yeah. That's the Hoka Hey family right there. But definitely take this time to get you some rest. And once you get that new scoop, get back out there and get it.
All right, too easy.
Okay. Take care, Pop.
All
right.
Bye.
There you have it, folks. Apparently, Pop Off has a blown cylinder, blown motor, but she is going to reserve a bike through Eagle Rider, and she's going to try to continue on. She's already touched bases with headquarters, so they've given her the green light to proceed. So, as Pop Off says, so is life.
Pull up 1002.
Yeah.
1002 on the big board.
So it looks like he overshot the turn. I guess he caught it pretty quick, though. He's on his way back.
Okay.
Go down to your 3 results. Click on that 3 results.
For some reason, it's
click on down the bottom. Yeah.
Typically I can just hit enter and it'll pull it up. But yeah, Hyde is I think he's corrected himself, trying to get back on course.
Yeah,
right there
he didn't miss much, so that's good.
491, making that right-hand turn on Indian Service Road 13, Route 13.
We haven't heard anything from Hash Rider 1114, 1114 over there sitting at Legends Harley Davidson.
No, someone earlier in the comments said they talked to him, I believe, and that everything is good.
Okay.
Let me look back through there.
Good deal. Hey, folks, make sure you go over to the YouTube channel, Hops Adventure, and keep it logic for the broadcast. And also go over to Case Holder Rider YouTube page for live broadcast, and you can comment there. Ask any question about Hoka Hey, get messages to riders, and try to figure out if this is the type of ride that you'd be interested in.
Brandon, Dell is good. She's still moving. I think her tracker's messed up.
I really wish Spout Wallet could be incorporated.
Oh my goodness, yeah.
It's a good platform. Maybe this is a shameless plug, but you definitely can look at that overlay and go from there.
Yeah, pop up had put out.
I'm gonna mute right quick, gentlemen. I'm gonna mute right quick.
Okay.
I don't see any other terrible issues out there.
No. Said the riders, when you zoom out, the stretch of the riders almost look like a big number 2.
I did want to mention for any of the riders that are rolling through Missoula area, we got someone there, Lincoln Seals, who's willing to help out with any bike issues, pick somebody up, whatever. He's available 24/7. And for those not aware, Lincoln Seals, he fabricates the auxiliary gas tanks custom. So if anybody's interested in that, he's a great source there. I believe he's put his post in a couple of the groups. But so if you're watching and you have any friends or family riding that happen to have issues around there, definitely reach out. He'll be able to help get them taken care of.
Can you use? I know we talked about the little gas reserve tanks. I mean, the little gas tanks you put in on your bike. But can you use those bigger tanks on your bike during this ride?
No auxiliary fuel whatsoever.
Okay.
None of the little bottles in the saddlebag or anything.
Okay.
And so far, I think we talked about it in the morning. If you weren't on in the morning, I've only heard of one rider who's been ticketed so far, and that was Mars. I haven't confirmed anything, and I don't believe they're on Facebook. But I was just told that they did get a ticket and have already spoken to HQ. So I don't know.
Right. Yeah.
So that's a shame.
Yeah, going up that far, I'm like him. I'm gonna still keep going now.
Yeah. When you're that far into it, yeah.
Any word on Ed 1000E? Malbec. Where is he located at? Oh, he's still in Florida.
Yeah, not sure what's going on there.
Yeah.
Yeah, pretty much anyone that hasn't made at least the first checkpoint at this point is just not, there's no chance of making it.
Yeah. You got about what? I think you got 2. Nope, they're not at the checkpoint. I thought they was at the checkpoint. Nope. Up here. Is this the checkpoint? You got 1 person at the checkpoint now. Rider 865. The first checkpoint.
Can you hear me? Am I back?
You're back.
You're back.
Right. I had a phone call. Some people are trying to work the pop-off situation, so we're just trying to get all that taken care of.
Right. It's a good thing to I guess to bring up
What's going on the leaders board?
emergency services. What type of emergency services are you connected to as you ride? Not just the Hoka Hey, just as you ride across the country. Because Popoff put, when she first stopped, she put it up for that one group. I had never heard of that group when she first put that up.
The way that I approach it is you need to be self-sufficient, self-sustaining. Once
Yeah.
you get out there, you do need a plan of recovery. If incidentals or what had happened, make sure that you know and understand your insurance policy tow plan. If they would tow
Hmm.
you to the nearest dealer, or they would just do 100 miles, and then everything over 100 miles, you have to pay for it. Also know if they have trip interruption and all of that stuff. That basic long distance rider information that if you're going to go 1,000 miles away from home, where you're not in your own backyard or you're not near a dealership that you're familiar with, you need to know how to recover yourself, because some people will call a tow company and pay out the pocket when your insurance will cover that.
Right.
So that's important. Understanding what, and if you're a hog member, the hog Harley's owner group have a tow plan. If you're in the hog group, if you're an active hog member, so all of that come into play when you're out here riding the Hoka Hey. That's what it give you that confidence to be able to ride these back roads in little small towns, knowing that if you break down, knowing if you're in the middle of nowhere, knowing that if you have this type of phone, you get service here, that you still can use 911 in case of an emergency,
Hmm.
uh, and all of that. They're crossing over into the border. Some people may not have phone signal there because why they didn't set up international calling plans on their phone. So all of that come into play when
Yeah.
you are riding long distance, and definitely riding across these borders going south or going north.
Yeah. I think I learned from a lot of people. I'm over. I got triple coverage on towing and all kinds of stuff. So yeah. Somebody say triple 1000E has a bad tracker. Okay.
Yeah. There's quite a few new riders at Flaming Gorge Harley. So if anybody watching knows any of those riders that are there,
Shoot me a number.
what's that?
That would be interested in coming on and giving us a perspective. We'd enjoy it. Thank everybody for tuning in. We appreciate you taking the time out of your Saturday just to even pull it up, to even listen to us, to get these rider updates, perspectives of riding the Hoka Hey, what it takes to ride the Hoka Hey, how to build a riding resume. Once again, get involved with some of these organizations out here, like the Southern California Motorcycle Association, the Arizona Rat Pack, the Hop Rally, the IBA Ride Around, Rat 48, State Ride, the Four Corners Ride, all of that, what you need to show that you have long distance riding experience is what it's going to
Yeah.
take to get you in the Hoka Hey.
Yeah.
What do you suggest and recommend, Hop?
Suggest what?
What do you suggest and recommend for somebody that may be interested or thinking about riding the Hoka Hey?
Yeah, any of that, what you just said. I mean, any rally you can get into, any IBA rides you can do.
Hops rally, Okay.
Yeah, of course, Hops Rally, guaranteed entry.
You're guaranteed, you're sure in.
But other than that, I mean, just start building that resume. Come to the the taco run and the rendezvous.
Taco run.
Mm-hmm.
Meet some of the riders. You'll be good to go. Yeah, of course, for you ladies, Valkyrie Moto Rally. That's guaranteed entry too.
Yep. I'm gonna pull up the weather to kind of see what this storm is doing up here.
It's funny you said
Let's
that
see what this
international
storm is doing
calling.
up here.
I didn't know you still had to verify that on your cell phone. I actually did.
Well,
I did
it's different for different plans.
Okay.
Different carriers require you to, and another thing, you have to think about this: a travel plan for your debit card or credit card.
Oh yes.
All of
Yeah,
that coming into play. That's all
yeah,
of
you gotta let
prepping.
them know.
That's all of that should be what a long distance rider do and what you think of, because if they start seeing multiple charges, they'll sit there and do a fraud alert. You may not be able to use your card. They may block it, and here you are sitting there like, what's going on? Toot, 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 toot. It's declined.
Yeah.
It's declined. All because they're showing you moving. There's multiple charges coming in. They may sit there and say, well, maybe there's a fraud, and then that's when you got to go through the whole rigmarole of calling, saying, hey, I'm traveling. But as a long distance rider, that's part of your prep of making sure that you contact them and say, hey, I will be traveling, and there will be multiple uses. So
I had that happen to me on the trip. Actually, going back home to New York, it just stopped working. It just stopped working. And I also had that happen coming out of an RTE. I picked up somebody else's card. You remember that?
mhm.
Solo.
So ladies and gentlemen, here is Homer, Alaska.
He didn't hear me.
This area right here, this little stem that you see right here, that's end of land. In Is it land in or inland? Land in.
Lands
That's what
in.
they call it.
Yeah.
Inland.
Yeah.
Chris Maxwell, is a BBG good enough to get in? There's really nothing that says, okay, do this and you'll get in. Yeah, the BBG is a good ride. Certainly adds to your resume, but you definitely want to add to that. You want to get a little bit more, and you can't get a BBG without getting a saddle sore first. So there's two rides right there that you'll have. So
yeah,
definitely a great start. Definitely a step in the right direction to get you there.
So you
Yeah.
froze up on us.
Yeah, you froze up, Solo.
I'm frozen.
Yeah.
Okay.
Marlin was a live streaming playing. Nothing was really playing, just kind of morphed into what it is. And Solo did a live on one of the first days and got great response. So we decided to just kind of keep it going, and here we are.
Here we are. Day
So
7.
Solo,
This is the closest. This is the closest we could get to it. Sitting here instead of moping around, it's like, hey, how can we get involved? How can we share this experience? So that's what that's what crossed my mind, and it's blossomed this, and we want to, like I say, we want to thank everybody for tuning in. Um, this is really and truly my first going live on a live stream like this. So I appreciate everybody. We're still working some of the kinks out, echoes in the background, locking up, freezing up, trying to get people to call in. But we've been working this thing. We're hopefully we getting you a good product coming across, explaining the Hoka Hey, the perspective of riders, showing you the big map, um, being there when riders need help, trying to help HQ out, just being a part of the Hoka Hey community, the Hoka Hey family.
You guys were talking earlier about changing stuff on your credit cards and that kind of stuff. For some of you people kind of new to this or even long distance riding at all, one little tip that you'll notice is on your gas stops, you want to try to mix that up on gas stations. I believe it's Exxon. If you hit Exxon, it'll let you go 2 times in a row, but if you hit a third Exxon, you'll get a decline. And it's not your bank. It's actually Exxon that won't allow it. So when you call your bank, they're going to say they don't show a charge. Everything is great, no problem. It's actually Exxon. So mix up your gas stops. Go to Exxon. Go to Shell. Go to Chevron. Go to all different ones, and don't hit the same one a couple of times in a row. That'll help ease a few issues that you may have.
Well, Hops, since Solo can't hear me, what happens when you take somebody else's
I can hear
card? What happens, Hops? So what happens when you take somebody else's credit card, get all the way down the highway, and realize it's not your daggone card?
Sound like a great time for another gas stop.
I know that's right. And stop in some parks and stop in the parks and
stop trying to buy parts and everything. I was like, why is this car? I was like, man, I looked at the name. I said, who the heck is this? And then I realized it was I had K Solo's card. They mixed our card up at a restaurant.
Yeah.
I called and canceled it for him and told him, I said, hey man, I ain't used it. I canceled it. Just let you know.
Man.
That was funny.
all right, I'm still trying to get Thundercat on. I just gave her a call. It went straight to voicemail. So hopefully we'll be able to get her on. I would love to let her get a few words in to kind of inspire these soldiers and motivate these soldiers. Do we have a number for Dave Yule by chance, Hop?
Yeah.
Yeah, send him the link. Give him a call. We'd love to hear from him.
All right.
No, Big Ben.
Voicemail. I'll shoot him a text.
Okay.
No, Ben, I'll shoot Dan a message and see if he wants to come on, see if he's available.
Yeah. Thank everybody for commenting. Ask your questions. We'll do the best we can to get them answered or get that information to you. Yeah.
Looks like Christman's fixing to roll across the border.
Are you asking, Rick? Let's pull him up on the big board.
I want to say the Iceman is off course. Is he?
Woo-hoo. There he is.
Yeah. Where is he at? No.
I don't know if it's him or 1118 in them up there above him.
Now, someone had asked me, were they going to open the finish line? I don't know if you know, Hop, or heard anything, or maybe somebody from HQ get in touch with us if they're going to open the finish line before the 10-day mark.
Yes.
The finish line, they are going to open the finish line prior to the 10-day.
Okay.
So the front riders can enter. During 22, there was a lot of debate. Let's back up to 20. So during 20, when Hop and I was riding it, Diesel in front of us, and we literally we arrived early. We had to stop. We stopped a few hundred miles out from the finish line because it wasn't open. And I think Diesel may have camped out at the dealership there in Panama City. But they opened on the 10th day, and then we proceed to come in. But then in 22, I had my snafu where I could not turn my bike off because I did not know if the bike would turn back on. So I told HU, I say, look, I will literally ride this thing within pushing distance of the finish line to turn it off. But they said, nope, go ahead and bring it in. So I ended up coming in 9 days. but that was due to my bike situation, and I was injured. But that's good to hear because these riders have been through it. They are pushing. If you've ridden in Canada on that western side, if you've ridden through the Yukon, through White Horse, you're going to get the toke. When you get the toke, that's when you're going to swing left, work your way to Anchorage. Then when you get to Anchorage, you're going to work your way down. And there is Homer, Alaska. Homer, Alaska sits right here. And there's Land's End. And there is the Salty Dog Saloon. I think that's where the finished banner is going to be. Right there by the Salty Dog Saloon. So, and there's a nice sign right here that says Land's End.
Somebody asked earlier,
So they still have a lot of
what are the two
a lot of
trackers?
riding to do, a lot of riding ahead of them. Oh, the way I take it is that he still have his previous tracker on, because I know in 22 we had to purchase a new tracker. They
Correct.
said that the technology or whatever updated, new system, so we ended up purchasing new trackers. So he probably still have his old one on, and then when they activated all of them, he's showing 2. Hey, Snacks, thanks for joining us. Snacks is another incredible rider.
Yes, she is.
Definitely was thinking you might be in this year's Hoka Hey Snack, but seems like you got bigger and better plans. So shout out to Snacks.
Mark. Yeah, Mark. I was really scared because I had already charged some stuff on his card, and so I canceled it. I sent
So
him the
that
money back.
How many new people in here watching do we have that are wanting to sign up for 26?
give us a thumbs up if you are interested in signing up for the 2026 Hoka Hey. Let's see what we get.
My thumb count.
Zach, I don't think one's any better than the other as far as integration with Spotwalla. I'm running the Gen 3 Spotwalla, but I will probably go to Zoleo when this one dies.
Okay.
Like a lot of new riders.
Thumbs up are coming across. Awesome. Yeah. Storm said no, thank you. All right, Storm.
Big Ben is finally getting his big boy pants on, I guess.
What's Zoleo?
Yeah.
It's another tracker just like Spot, but I think it's got some better things as far as being able to also communicate via phone or text. So I've been hearing really good things about it. So I was going to go to the Gen 4, but now instead of that, I'm probably going to just go to Zoleo.
Right. And when you're seeing some of my pictures, I have mine posted because people ask, what is that? And that is an actual Spot tracker right there.
That's
that I have
box
mounted.
Okay.
Right.
You're running Zoleo solo?
And you can. No, no, no. I have a
Oh,
spot
okay.
Gen 4.
Spot,
So the
yeah.
thing is, you can take that and you can clip it to you as the individual, or you can mount it on your bike. We want to thank everybody for tuning in on this Saturday evening. It's 7:05 Eastern, 6:05 Central. We've been at this now for about an hour. I hope you've been enjoying it. Trevor said he have in reach.
Poor Ben.
Let me see if I can pull up another video of a rider.
If I get down into Land's End, the only thing I'm gonna be thinking about, like, God doggone, I got a long way to get back home.
But that's also means plenty of time to just think and revel in the huge accomplishment that you just finished. So
Absolutely. Absolutely.
pull up 1192. Are they on
1192. Let me see if I can.
Are they on track?
Luma.
Or they're way messed up?
1192.
They're in
Yeah.
South Dakota.
Luma, and Luma and Clutch. They are.
Because you got the pack of riders to the right.
So
and then
Eastern is coming up. Eastern is coming up 44. That's 16.
But you got
Three
riders to the
Forks.
south of them that doesn't look like they're going on that path either. So I'm not sure.
Right. Let's update the big board.
What are these three doing down here?
Am I still frozen? People say you're frozen.
Yeah, you're frozen.
I do not, Lionel. I don't know how many IBR finishers.
Well,
but I do know that I am one of only, I think it's, I don't know, maybe 3, 4 that have done the IBR and the Hoka Hey on the same bike.
Oh, on the same bike?
Same bike,
yeah. Yeah, same bike. I got a new bike.
Well, help me somebody. Dead Man, Hippie, and Kenworth. 628. You can just type one of them in.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I see those down there, and then that rider's to the right up there. So I don't know who's.
What's that number?
They're at a house or in the neighborhood. 628.
Logic. What's that number, Logic?
Oh no, that's right. They went to Dead Man's house to clean up. He had to pick up some.
Oh, okay. 628.
1128.
No.
628. Okay. it looks like I'm going to be doing some troubleshooting tonight. I may reach out to one of you guys to do a test call. I got to make sure this thing is not locking up, freezing up. We average about 100 to 100 plus viewers, so, and we've had good success so far. So what do we have going on with Dead Man and Hippie and Kenworth?
They I believe they were running by Dead Man's house.
Okay.
He had to pick up
I'll
some
back
stuff
out
and
of
drop
that
some
then.
stuff off.
Okay.
KGB messed up. Let's see. 902.
Brooks
Brooks,
on 20.
good deal. 902 is on 20.
Yeah, should have took
Like
that.
he just
Yeah,
crossed
he took
over
that
from
right turn.
Nebraska to Wyoming. He's headed to Nebraska. Is
Yeah, he should have turned on 85.
Yeah.
Or 18, I guess. Yeah, 85. Yeah.
Well, if he keep going about another 15 miles, he'll realize it when he's like, okay, am I supposed to be in Nebraska?
Yeah.
when he see that big sign that says "Welcome to Nebraska," welcome to Nebraska. Like, sheesh. Once again, folks, you can catch us on Hops Adventure on YouTube. Keep It Logic on YouTube and K Solo the Rider on YouTube. Go check us out there for rebroadcast, and you can follow right along, catch up.
Yeah, I posted my link in the chat. Keep it logical. Yeah.
Yeah, good deal. By all
Chris,
means.
you Spot Wallet is just it is not a device. You got to have some type of device or service to integrate with Spot Wallet. That's what InReach is. It's just like a spot tracker.
Yeah, it's it's an app. You can put the app on your phone. You can use it with Apple and Android. So
We got
it
another
works pretty
rider
good.
going on. We got another rider going on a journey here on I-40. 894. 894.
Burns, JB.
Yes.
All right, JB. Okay, so JB. Looks like JB is on 80.
Yeah.
Do we have a contact for JB? Maybe something's wrong, or because that's Rawlings.
Do not.
Yeah, and that's interstate.
894
So you
would be
know
a
when you're
returning
on
rider, so
interstate.
he should know better.
Yeah. So the thing is, by him being on an interstate, you know an interstate when you're on it.
All of a sudden,
It's
the
trying
road
to
gets
say
better.
80, 80. So I don't know if there's something going on with him. If anybody could, let him do his thing. But hopefully there's no issues.
Right.
Howdy, Carl. Welcome. Yes, Chris, there's a lot of good information coming across. So yeah, tune in. We'll be going live again tomorrow morning. If you gentlemen are up for it, we'll hit it at the regular time of 9 a.m. Eastern, 8 Central.
Well, I guess I can get on before I have to preach tomorrow.
Uh-oh.
I can get on for now. You said 8
Say
Central.
one
Yeah.
for us. Say one for all the riders in your prayers. We've been up here now for about almost an hour and a half, folks. We've enjoyed you. We appreciate you. And I thank all the people working behind the scenes Track and riders sending us updates. I know I've been getting a lot of messages. I apologize if you're not my friend. I literally have to go and look at message requests
Yes, yes.
to see your message, and then I have to uh, try to cipher through spam. So, but we appreciate you. Do not get discouraged if we do not answer right away.
Let me see if I can get one more call to a rookie.
You never got a hold of T-Cat?
I tried to call TCAT. It went straight to voicemail.
Okay.
I really was looking forward to
How you
that.
doing, Greg? It's Hopper.
I had her in the queue, but I couldn't get her on because there was another caller
Doing
there.
good. You got a second to talk?
Yes, sir.
All right. So, what's your number?
What's the number?
1118.
1118.
Yes, sir.
All right, we got 1118. Greg Oliver on the line.
Got it.
So you are a rookie rider, correct?
1118.
Correct, sir.
All right. So how's the ride been so far? What do you think?
Take the extreme weather out of Florida, and I've enjoyed it. Florida and Georgia, I guess. The bad hurricane, whatever it was, tropical storm. You take that out of it, it's been a good ride. It's been a very challenging ride. I can promise you that.
Yeah. How's it been as a new rider coming in, following the directions?
Very tough at times.
Yeah. Have you made any wrong turns?
Yeah. First, how do I say? When I got to the first checkpoint, I had my beginning mileage on my bike, and then I had it at the checkpoint. I knew what the map said we should have ran, and I added 182 miles to it.
Nice.
So,
Little extra sightseeing.
yes, sir.
And you're married, is that correct? Uh-oh. Might have lost them.
Yeah. They're heading north, man. As those areas, a lot of dead areas down there. Signals
Yeah.
are terrible.
Yeah. No, hey, I was asking
my headset got destroyed in the rain in Florida. I got a new one in Rogers, and of course I haven't figured nothing out on it, and it just acts funny every once in a while, and that was one of them.
Gotcha.
Sorry about that.
No problem. Hey, you're married, right?
Yeah,
Yes,
yeah,
sir.
yeah. No
All
problem.
right. So
Good.
how has your wife been while you're out on this journey, and especially when the storm was going on?
I think her nerves were a little on edge, like everybody else's wives or significant others. She was watching the tracker, and then when we got down there to the monument or whatever that's called down there, Key West, I rolled up there and got a picture, and she saw it on the webcam. There's a webcam there, I guess, and so she knew I made it down there safe. But getting back out of there, it was a way easier ride than going in. I mean, things had calmed down when we came out, but getting in there, it was a little rough on everybody. Rider, people at home, everybody.
Right. It's still good to have that support
So
behind you, though.
so
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I
good. Do you think? Question for you.
I couldn't do hardly any of this without her. So, but
Greg, I have a question for you.
everything tied down at home, and I'm out here just trying to keep everything headed in the right direction.
Greg, do you think you prepared yourself for this ride physically and mentally?
Yes, I could have did a little more on the physical side probably, The mental side, I think I was where I needed to be. With me not knowing where I needed to be. I know better for next time on both. But this time, I wish I was a little bit better physical. The mental has been real good.
Did you bring more stuff than you needed?
No, I feel like I packed fairly light. I mean, right behind me, I'm using as a backrest a bag that just has my heated gear in it. I haven't used it yet, but I'm assuming up north it might get a little ugly. It has a blanket in it, has a sleeping bag in it. Behind that, I have a little cot just where I don't have to lay on the ground. One saddlebag on the right has my clothes. The one on my left has all of our knick-knack stuff, our tools, our gloves, all of our knick-knack stuff. Got a water jug on my left rear peg. And then in the back, I got a little box, and my food and stuff's in there.
Good.
I don't think I overpacked.
Right on. So what's your plan on sleeping? Do you ride a certain number of miles, or you just ride till you get tired, or do you have a plan?
No plan. Whatever the plan is at the moment. When I came out of Florida, everybody was soaked. I mean, nobody had nothing dry on that I heard of, and my feet got in real bad shape. So until about Wednesday, I was having a very hard time. I mean, a real hard time. Thursday was getting better, and now I feel way better. Feet-wise, physical-wise, mental-wise, I'm way better now than the beginning of the challenge when we started with the storm and all the chaos that came with it.
Good deal.
Good. That's good to hear. Hey,
We'll let
quick
you
question
back
for you.
at it.
What
We don't want to
advice
take up
would you give someone?
Go ahead, Solo.
Go ahead.
What'd you say?
Okay, got it. No. That's good. That's good. I'm trying to get TCAT on right now.
All right, Greg. Hey, we appreciate you taking some time. Stay safe out there.
I appreciate it. I'm ready to put on some warmer clothes. I'm in Wyoming somewhere.
Right.
Don't ask me where I'm at.
All right.
It's gotten cold with the rain and the wind, and it's not happy up here, but we'll make it.
Well, get warm, get some rest, and don't make any wrong turns.
I hear you. Thank you, sir.
All right.
Have a good day.
Thanks. Bye.
Take it easy.
All right. Good deal, folks. Good deal. Hey, I just touched bases with Thundercat. She is trying to get on, but she's having some technical difficulties hearing us as well.
You might have to call on the phone.
We had Iceman on previously. I don't think he has a headset now, though, so he wouldn't be able to come on. Charles, you're asking about stopped riders on the Moki. More than likely, they're stopping to take pictures up there. It's a great picture spot. Second option would be somebody laid it over.
Oh, I'd rather have the first one.
Yeah, but if you lay it over up there, you're going slow. It's not going to be a big deal. So,
he said, our last caller said something that was interesting. He said, so when you get to your first checkpoint or to the whatever checkpoint, they actually check your mileage to say you should have went this far.
No. The directions that you get, it has the total mileage on it.
Oh, okay.
And I think the first leg was 24.97, if I remember correctly.
Okay. Did y'all see the picture of Loco's foot?
Yeah.
That's not good, man. I saw it. I said, just cut it off, get a new one.
Yeah.
What do they use to print directions? I'm not sure what you mean. You're just handed a piece of paper with the directions printed out on it.
Are you solo?
Yeah, that's me. Can you hear it?
Yeah.
I'm looking at my computer. I said, did I click
Did
on
you hear
something?
it? Okay. I'm trying to cue it up. I'm trying to cue it up, man. Y'all gotta excuse me. People want to know what is the
Oh, Local must be listening.
Moki.
All right,
So
Local.
Yeah. That's the Moki.
this is it, folks. That's the Moki.
Oh yeah, I'm riding real slow on that, something like that.
Yeah, that's what I say. Laying it over happens all the time, and it's not a big deal. But it's obviously a great stop to pull over and get a few pictures.
Yeah, yeah. It's incredible scenery, sheer terror. But after you get to the bottom and drop down to the Valley of the Gods, you really look back and say, "Wow, it's incredible."
And look like first and second gear.
So this is what the riders are headed to.
Absolutely.
It's been reopened for them to go through. So
Now they know they can throw some blacktop on that.
And bonus points if you
and
find watching the girl.
Big Daddy said he went through this at night, right?
Bonus
Yeah.
Big
points
Daddy
if you
said he
find
went
watching
through it at night.
Wow. It makes you think, okay, who came up with an idea to make a road around that?
And
All
if
right,
you
folks,
really
we
want
just
to
want to bring you
challenge,
just a little taste of it, what you riders are experiencing. Say again, Hop?
I said if that's not challenging enough and you want something a little better, on the other side of it, you run into Bears Ears. And I know there's not been very many street bikes up Bears Ears.
Mm.
That's a rough one. A lot of rocks on Bears
Yeah.
Ears.
Yeah. Yeah. But that's one thing about the Hoka Hey, folks. It takes you through some of the most beautiful sceneries there is in the country. Back roads, deserts, Grand Canyon, the Moki, the Valley of the Gods, Utah, Arizona, New Mexico, Oklahoma, South Dakota, even Florida, Central Florida, you know. So be prepared. Be prepared if you decide to ride the Hoka Hey Challenge and you get in. Be prepared. So that's it. That's what they had to look forward to.
Yeah, friend. Probably want to check on for tomorrow if you can find out what happened to 894 Jay Burns, because he's flying on 80.
All right, let's pull them up on the big map. There we go. All right. What number was that?
894.
894. Okay. I'm working with a little delay here. That's JB again. Uh, he's on the 30.
No, is that 30 or
Whoa.
80? I thought it was 80. That's 80.
That's the 80. Yeah, it's 80. Yeah, 80, but Yeah. Cheyenne.
Somebody said they thought he dropped out yesterday, so I'm not sure.
Okay, we'll leave it at that. If somebody could get in touch with him, maybe we can get him on. Maybe we can kind of find out what's going on because, as you can see, a lot of people are concerned about that rider going out there by himself.
Make sure he's okay. Have the Hoka Hey been through Death Valley?
Yes. Yes.
Yes. Okay.
Yes. I'm sitting there with a look on my face like.
Well, you froze. We
Yeah.
can't see you. We can't tell.
Man, let me go pay my bandwidth bill. I go pay my bandwidth bill.
Somebody
Let's take a look at the front runners.
Oh, it's around the screen. So how do riders mount their paper routing instructions? I know y'all covered that. Clipboards and other type of ways to mount it.
Oh, if this is accurate, if this is correct, last movement at 622 on. I don't know what's up with his tracker. Maybe Kilroy tracker is lagging. But it looks like Dirty Dan is in front of Kilroy. Is Kilroy and Riot still together? Do we know?
Riot is way.
Can we get a
ahead.
status?
Riot is way ahead.
Yeah, can we get a?
So I guess the further you go into Canada, then into the British Columbia and into Alaska, the roads become not what I'm saying. There's not that many choices of back roads to go down to that location. You're pretty much gonna be on one road for a long time once you get up there.
Say it again, Logic.
When you get up into like British Columbia, you go into Canada, get up into you go through British Columbia, the Yukon, and you get into Alaska, the amount of back roads the options you can take become smaller. They're mainly going to be on one road, one or two roads going down to that area. I'm just guessing.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. It's pretty much going to be, the main road. I've ridden up there. A lot of the side roads are still gravel, packed gravel. The main roads, the main ones are blacktop. I can pull it up right quick.
What road was that where you said that when you said that you wouldn't advise any heavies to come on when you went to the top? Was that because I thought that was a rock gravel road, wasn't that?
No, that was the Dalton Highway. They would not be on that.
Okay.
Yeah, they would not be on the Dalton. But I do know that
Okay. Thanks, Mark.
continue on. So I know they should be on White Horse on 1. So what I'll do is I'll just zoom in a little bit here.
Oh, okay. Gravel roads are higher up north. Okay.
No. I do not know why I'm in
I hope they ain't going that way.
Yeah, boom. That's where I want to be at right there. So that's where they'll be on. That's the Yukon 2 right there. So yeah. So as you can see, should be good to go. Cut back so that you can see wildlife coming. I did appreciate that they took time to do the cutback.
The tracker's updated. Rye wasn't that far ahead.
Oh, it wasn't?
No.
Okay.
Okay,
Oh,
good
yeah.
deal. All right, so I got a couple of messages from HQ I want to put out there. Paver, maybe that should say pebble-sized rocks in the road at line Bravo 58. Use caution in curves and switchbacks. Advisory, flash flood at Utah 95 detour. Riders advised to wait it out and not cross until water subsides. Proceed with caution.
Where
So
is that
let's see
at?
if we can pull that up.
Okay.
Utah 95. Utah 95.
95. There's 26. 95 be going north and south, right? That's 18. Must be over here. That's 191.
That's 64.
I don't see Utah 95.
Yeah. Flooding on Utah 95 detour.
What's this one over here? That's 191 they're on there. That's 28.
Thanks, Shannon. Well, folks, we've like another long episode. We appreciate you staying with us, tuning in.
There's not that many people in Utah right now, anyway. But yeah, well, I don't know. These guys down here. Is this 95? There it is. I found it.
Yeah. Yep.
So they're turning. Where are
You
these?
found it. What is it in there? Give me a corridor. Upper right, upper
11, 11,
lower right
1194.
corridor.
1194. They're heading towards it now.
Womack.
Yeah.
Okay.
See?
So let's see if they're bunching up, maybe waiting it out.
And where did it say the water was?
It says flash flood on Utah 95 detour. Riders advised to wait it out and not cross until water subsides. So it didn't particularly say which location, it just says UT 95. So
But you have a group all
pretty
the
sure
way
they'll
down
start
south
bunching.
of that. You have a group south of that on what's that?
They may
261.
start bunching up. Maybe we could try to get one of those riders on. So this is 95. Okay. Copy that. So they open it back up, and then
That's interesting. All those guys down there
295 is
on
the Moki
26
Dugway
is coming back.
bypass detour.
All those
DT
guys right
does
there
a
are coming back north.
thank you, Joe Bell. Say again?
All those guys down there, Gary, Ronnie, all those are going back north towards 95. And then you have that group coming west going toward 95. Somebody might have took the wrong
The
turn.
Utah 95 is the Moki Dugway bypass. SUT
Oh, he said
163.
Joe said the 95 is the detour around the Moki.
I don't think so.
No?
Yeah. Yeah. I don't, because this is that's
Yeah, because the detour from Moki was right there where you
see
split
right
off
here.
of the Moki, and you just keep
See,
going
this
straight.
is the Moki. Yeah,
Yeah.
this is the Moki right here. So the Moki's on 261.
So they just finished it. So where was the guys over here coming from then?
Where?
11 10
So
10,
this right
79?
here,
That's the
It's
detour
gonna
right there,
make a
163.
left-hand
You just
turn
keep
here.
going straight.
The bypass, right? 163 is the detour.
Oh,
See
no,
that?
yeah,
You
it
see
was
that
a
logic?
detour. Yeah, it goes up there and then
Yeah.
it comes around. Yeah, that's
Yeah,
right.
yeah.
Talking about
Okay.
a Mexican hat.
I got you. I
Right.
got you.
Yeah.
And
So
then they're all
there's the
going to meet.
Mexican hat right there.
Yeah.
Yeah, it goes up and around. So
And
that
they're
was
all going to meet right there where to get on the 95 right there.
yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Put in 1242. I'm not sure what's going on there. Anybody got any info?
Keppa.
That's a New Zealander, I think.
Man, it hurts when you see riders. Yeah, it hurts when you see riders just out there by themselves.
He might have been talking to Gabe because that's the way Gabe went, isn't it? No.
I know there was some issue between Red River. There was some mudslides in this area right here between Red River and Custa.
Yeah, you said that's the guy from that's Dr. Kepper. Yeah, I spoke about him before because he was down in Amarillo and had to turn around and come back.
Yeah. Not sure what's going on.
Yeah.
Hey, welcome back, Richard. You missed a bunch.
Yeah, show's over. We gotta go. See you later, Richard. No.
Howard says, okay, Kilroy going that way also. Yeah, buddy. Do you guys know how many riders are on the road? We do not know exactly how many riders are on the road now, but the last report we got, I think there was like 220 riders that were lined up at the start.
I did a rough count the other day. Now, it's not exact, but that was I counted like 193. That included those that were still in Florida too.
That sounds about right.
Yeah. We've had a couple of people that exit the course. for different reasons. Okay, here we go. 226 initially. I would love to get a call in right now if we can get somebody. Let's see if we may be able to get somebody on before we get ready to shut it down. I think that would be great.
Riot's always in beast mode.
Always. Always. But that's good though. That's good.
Seems like Loco's always in beast mode too.
Sparks. I know that was about 6 hours ago. Rebecca, I think you posted about 5 hours ago. Hoka Hey Rider needs assistance. We can get any information on that. And shout out to Rebecca Lynn. She's really been on the board. She's really been running the Hoka Hey Holics Anonymous page. That's one of the pages that we use to get information and updates. So it's definitely a team effort to bring you this this live. Do we have any birthdays today? So we can send in the birthday shout outs. I know we had a couple yesterday. Hop said the next few days are going to be who gets turned away at the border. Now that would suck. Christmas is in Canada. Thank you, Sue, for that update. Thank you for that, Bob. All right, gentlemen. I think we're gonna go ahead and shut it down.
All righty.
All right, folks.
Yeah, thanks for tuning in, everybody.
I think we're gonna go ahead and shut it.
For all
Yeah.
you all the riders out
Uh,
there that are watching, all those that are out there listening in, my last words, I'm gonna say something I always say on my post: ride hard, ride safe, but always, always ride on faith. My last words.
Thank you, Big Ben. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we're just gonna conclude our live coverage of the 2024 Hoka Hey Motorcycle Challenge. If we get any updates, we may do a quick blast to try to get back on to provide you information. If you do hear of anything where riders need assistance or whatever, you can reach either Hop, myself, or Logic, and we'll try to get in touch with HQ to try to get assistance to them. But hey, we appreciate you tuning in. Hopefully we get to see you tomorrow. Hopefully we can get Thundercat on tomorrow. Till then, y'all take care. Hoka hey.
Keep it
Yeah.
live,